what is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We've got a much faster video today. It's because we got a new player playing what is effectively one starter deck. We're going to actually put the two adventure decks together. Basically a demo deck versus someone playing Cross Art for the first time. So we'll see how this goes. There'll probably be a couple of mistakes, so be nice. Again, the fact that we drew a tamer so early is pretty important. But we're going to go for Jedi's House to start things off for 2. And then we are going to pass over the turn. Going to get a Starmon in the back. Yeah, what up, Faye? It's Crossheart back-to-back, but this is a different Crossheart player, if that wasn't immediately obvious already. We're going to get the Katone, and then Katone is going to get the load up to draw. We're going to draw for turn, and we can choose to pick up, push up. We don't have to. A tamer in the back probably does a lot, but it looks like we're going to push up, evolve into Angemon for 2, which is then going to give us the tamer as well. I think did they miss their draw for turn? Oh yeah, I played this whole local with sunglasses on like an idiot because I left my glasses in my car. We were all sunglasses gang. It was very funny, like 5 of us just wearing sunglasses. Couldn't see shit. But yeah, we're gonna get the Katone at start of main. No memory extensions. We're just gonna swing and get a draw. And then there's no blockers. This is gonna swing it. Hits a tamer. Value. Now we're like we're high key off to the races. Can only play at level 5 or higher. Honestly, not the tamer that you kind of want to get stuck with this early, but we can make Raptor Sparrow for 1. Does let us pick up the Taiki? Does this let us pick up the Taiki? We're going to take the Taiki, trash off the EX6, which makes sense. I think this is fully EX6 focused. Maybe not. I don't know. The Starmon definitely seems like I don't normally see that in EX6 focused ones. This may just be a backup core of all of them. Harry does strike me as the person that would own enough of all of the Crossheart cards to make the deck twice. So start of main, we are going to gain a memory because we do have an adventure goober on board. Presumably going to put the Gabu in the back. There's not really much memory extension that comes here, so we're just going to put the Goma in the back. We don't lose anything from having the Floodgate. But we can probably just Lilymon here, which would be pretty sick. Depends on whether he wants to swing. If he swings, we could probably lose a little bit of value. If we don't swing and we make Lilymon, we're kind of gaming. So we're just going to make Lilymon pass 1. And that's going to bot deck the 6k or lower. And yeah, passes 1. So, you know, we're playing for board. We're scrapping. We're fighting. Gonna load up a draw. Get a Shatmon in the back. And that one is the Blitz one, I'm pretty sure. And we finally are going to get the Taiki down. Check stop 4. This is going to be pick up the Trio Tamer, load Alter Ballista, and we pass over 2. So draw. We can raise. So we get the choice to push up. We are going to do so. And then start of main, we're going to gain a memory. I mean, we're missing the level 6s because there's only 2 of them, I think, in this list. Because it is literally, if you want the list, it's the Melga starter deck. I think all 50 cards. All right, so we're gonna go into the Toge for 2. We get to go into Magna Angemon, do draw for the Evo, we get it done. And then we do actually get to swing with the Alliance. I think we were explaining how Alliance works. We get a body out, reduce cost, and then we are going to pitch off to draw 2. And then we can use the Lily or Magna Anja to send it. I think you swing the Magna Anja here. Oh, actually, no, they both have the DP inherit, so it actually doesn't matter. So swing Alliance gives you both. Technically, it is more optimal to, yeah, you get 3 checks if you do it this way, but you're more likely to swing and die. going with the 2 7s, or I guess it would be 2 8Ks, would make you significantly bigger, but never punished. Oh, right, yeah, we're also +2. We're huge. We're going to swing in 7 plus... Yeah, we're not big enough. Yeah, if we wanted to, we could have sent it. There was like a real chance that if we just dropped another rookie, because I think we had a Gabumon and a Gomamon. If we dropped that, that would have been... Goma... The Genai's house would have mattered so much. I actually think we beat over Cross 7. That's so interesting. We were so close to just fully sending it. But, I mean, speaking of fully sending it, what if we just made another Magnagemon? Yeah, what if we just made another Magnagemon? Not a bad position to be in. Passing 2... We have Trio Teamer, we have Katone, so we're actually not in a terrible position here. Way too many cards in hand, so Katone is not going to give us the draw, but hey, it's an extra source loaded. Oh, and I guess it lets you also set up from trash as well. So we're going to swing in, get a draw off of these Pikmons. We are going to die, and we are not going to find a tamer off of that. Yes. Again, because we only have 2 level 6s, the chances of us actually running into like a counter timing setup are pretty low. And even if we did have one, whether he would see it or not is up for debate. I was explaining how counter timing worked in the final round, but so far, like just glancing at the hand from what we've seen on camera, I've not seen a Melga. She could send it. I mean, it's time to make the guy, right? Guy on board. Yeah. EX6 is going to come down. Not quite EX7, but we are going to get the roll call. So, okay, get to play it for 3. And then we get to do minus for every color. So nothing dies yet. And no shooting star to play out from under a tamer. So this is suboptimal. Does have rush. We're going to swing at one of them, and we're going to use the when attacking in order to pop it. But first we're going to get to... okay, if we'd done it... Yeah, if we'd done it slightly differently... I think that Z would have let us unsuspend. So I think if we'd done that, then it's unsuspend, then you get the pop and send it, if that's the right Zeeg. No, never mind. He is DP. I do not remember where the unsuspend comes from in Cross 7. Yeah, so it's for each color. So we were actually just huge. We do get to go through for a piercing check, of course, and then we do get to end with a Taiki. And then we get to reboot, so we get to play defense on opponent's turn. That said, there's no rush bodies. I say that. No, we are not. Everything is technically a rush body thanks to Matt. So having a blocker does matter. Yeah, down comes Toge. Lilymon doesn't do anything here is kind of the problem. Zudo, that's kind of annoying. Every 2 colors, we get to strip out 1 source for every 2. So we're just going to take out 2 colors. We're going to take out the DP, and the rush doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, I like this. Taking key names away as well. And it also means that the Taiki, if you look at underneath the tamers, we've got Jaeger already. So we're just doubling up on names here. This is a really good way of denying the additional resources. This is the color cap, by the way. The 4 colors, this is all we can do. Because we don't have anything. We're going to swing in for 2 checks. We are going to beat through, thanks to the Genai's house. Draw 1, gain a memory. Yeah, I guess technically it's better to go Katone first. But all in all, not too bad. Rookie in the back. And there's a shooting star under there now, so if we can make another EX6, then we're actually kind of off to the races. We've already seen 1 can't turn my back, so even if we just swing this, There's nothing that can pop out of security off the Gen Ice house that's also particularly frustrating. It looks like we're thinking about trying to make Cross 7. I think that's the holdup. I think we're thinking about trying to make the second robot. If we have a second EX6, then I think this is kind of for reload. And we've not seen Fire Rocket. If it's the same 50 as the 50 we saw in the last one, and this is just a min rare version of it, then Fire Rocket is a thing that we do have to account for. But it doesn't look like we have it. Where did... slight mistake there. The this Shoutmon cannot come down. It has to be level 5 or higher off the Katone. So oopsie. I also noticed we've not seen any Arcourage United. They've only got the boosts. Reliability, wave of reliability is the unsuspend option. Yeah, whatever that one is there. So, yeah. Oopsie. Okay, we do have back turns. We do get to send out. The problem is because we source stripped, this back turn actually doesn't do as much for reduction. Genuinely, I was gonna say I don't think it matters. The only thing that does matter is the fact that we took an extra damage. Oh, yeah, we did, yeah. Which does matter. We're missing the Blitz Tamer, actually. Okay, so this... Yeah, this did matter. We do have a blocker. But the problem is I actually don't think... Do we have a suspend? Oh, no, I guess it doesn't matter. We have the Rush Tamer. So this is just 2 swings. Like, we attempt to swing the Gabumon, and then she blocks it. Oh, okay. So we actually are gonna warp into Melga. So when Digivolving, what does this bounce? So yeah, we just bounce that back. It would, I think it's when it would leave, it would send it. But either way, we're just able to swing without having to use the extra body. We can just be annoying and send it. Once we get shuffled up for game number 2, I do want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel, everyone that has kind of like stuck around for all of this. I think... Oh, actually, I think this took long enough that I don't know that they're going to have time for a second game. So this is just going to be a little best of one. How would we improve on this list? If we're just trying to build it off of demo decks, what sorts of cards would you like to see? And yeah, say something nice about your local's most recent new player experience. They are going to get shuffled up for a second game, but y'all can probably hear the music. We ain't got time for this. This will be going to a draw. So unless Faye actually opens the Firecracker plus Fire Rocket and just blows him out the water, we're kind of cooked. I cannot lie. And you're kind of cooked if you haven't subscribed to the channel, because that's how we help you not brick as much, and also how you don't miss out on cool content like Lethal or Living, the craziest Digimon game show in the world. But yeah, they're gonna keep playing this out, and I'm just gonna kind of waffle, honestly, or pancake, you know, if you're that so way inclined. But yeah. It's going to be making content for this one. I honestly don't remember what's coming up in finals. We did have a bonus game of the, well, several bonus games actually, of the Gallantmon versus Crossheart. So I've been talking about that video. If you remember, that one actually may have come up first because Lamau. But yeah, look forward to that if you remember when that video comes out. And if you're not a member, go watch that video or the bonus stuff. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Be nice in the comments. Tell me about your most recent new player experience. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.